Red clover versus white clover. Are you curious about the differences between red clover and white clover? These two types of clover are common in parks and campgrounds, and knowing their unique traits can help you in foraging and off-grid living. Let's break it down. Red clover, scientifically known as Trifolium praedens, grows taller and more upright than its white counterpart. It features larger oval-shaped leaflets that often have distinct markings. The flower heads of red clover are usually pinkish red and larger than those of white clover. This species is a cool season perennial but can act like a biennial or annual depending on the climate. Typically, red clover has a life cycle of about 2 to 3 years. One of the benefits of red clover is that it remains palatable to animals longer than white clover, making it a great choice for rotational grazing. Its upright growth means it does not spread aggressively, which can be an advantage for crop rotation or management in natural areas. On the other hand, white clover, or Trifolium repens, grows low to the ground and spreads horizontally through stolons. These are above-ground stems that root at nodes, allowing white clover to form dense mats. The leaflets of white clover are smaller and rounder, typically featuring a white chevron pattern. The flower heads are white, and both flowers and leaves appear at the same time, providing consistent forage quality throughout the growing season. The spreading nature of white clover allows it to outcompete weeds, making it an excellent ground cover. This can be particularly useful in campgrounds to stabilize soil and reduce erosion. Unlike red clover, white clover can persist for many years without needing to be replanted. From a foraging perspective, both clovers are edible and nutritious for wildlife and livestock. White clover's low growth and dense mats make it easier to access, while red clover's taller stature may be more visible but less dense. When it comes to ground cover and erosion control, white clover excels at covering soil quickly and preventing erosion on trails or campsites. Red clover provides seasonal cover but is less effective at soil stabilization. In terms of management, white clover requires less maintenance due to its spreading nature, but it can be harder to remove if needed. Red clover may need reseeding every few years, but it allows for easier land management and crop rotation. To sum it up, red clover is taller and less spreading, with a shorter lifespan but remains palatable longer. White clover spreads low and wide, forming dense mats that provide consistent forage and ground cover. Both types of clover have their unique roles in parks and campgrounds, depending on your needs for forage, soil stabilization, and vegetation management.